Okay, so, man, I had to re-record this, but I was gonna explain shortly that in America, the power that is being used, right, by the white people and the black people is, the white people have their patriotism, okay, but there's only so far that colored people can defend their patriotism. All right. There is a blessing that was given to Japhet, and that was that. That was in Genesis 9, where God blessed the God of Japhet and the God of Shem, but not the God of Ham. He did not say that he blessed the God of Ham. He actually cursed Canaan and said that Canaan would be the servant of Shem and Japhet and of Ham. So therefore, Ham did not even get a blessing in that story. Okay, but you know, the only blessing he's getting is in Isaiah 19. Anyway, so as the white man, Japheth, white and yellow, primarily, right? These people that have their own sins in the last days. That is the reason why one of the end time enemy is Gog and Magog. You know what I'm saying? Japhet race, if you look them up. Japhetic, right? And see, I've looked up a little bit about the melanin, right? So now the power that I think black people use, or that have, is that they can stick together. They can bind to each other. I even, was looking up about how nicotine, and I smoke, right? But nicotine actually binds to melanin, okay? And so that it stays in the body longer, but it, what's it called? It will not, it will, what's it called? Yeah, because it bonds to it. But so therefore, a lot of people that are black, they would actually be more addicted to something like nicotine. Now, I think this is just a principle that, in general, black people, what they do, some of the habits that they have would draw each other together. Okay, this is the power that black people have. So I was looking up about melanin and said that there was a black melanin and a brown melanin, and they have, I think, U melanin and a different kind of melanin or something like that. And that some of it, and then there's a melanin that I guess affects the brain, and melanin is also a substance, like there's a certain kind of melanin that gives certain animals that ink. Okay, it gives them ink to spread, like use against their enemies, right? In the I forgot what it was, what animal in the sea that sprays the ink or whatever. Maybe the octopus or something like that. But yeah, so that's the power that black people have, is the ability to stick together and to bind to each other. And then white people have that patriotism, right? And and if you look at the yin and the yang thing too, it says that it's light in its sun, even though the fact that the sun is absorbed by melanin. All right, and it makes melanin grow. Okay, so so yeah, it's very interesting. And right now, honestly, like, this is not a fight that has anything to do with Shem in the last days, but I think that these two will fight to their end, and it's really because they want the blessing of Shem as well, right? So these two forces will always fight each other in the last days, okay? All right, goodbye.